Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. So, you've slain the bullywugs, you've driven off the other one, you return to your campfire to spend the rest of the night, because it's still pretty late. Or early, really. Let's see if anything else happens for the rest of that night. No, the rest of the night passes uneventfully. You guys can wake up the next morning, refreshed-ish. Place does sort of smell like dead frog. That's to be expected. And here you are, in the swamp.
Do I get my spell back or no?
Yes. Yeah, you get enough sleep. It's fine. You can get your spells back.
Or do I supposed to roll whatever, or just take the 3 back?
You can choose which spells you want. So you can rememorize the one that you cast as the same thing or as a new thing.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay, what's the plan, guys?
You go around the swamp, I guess? The swampy area?
Let's do it. The marsh?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent. All right, so you guys continue around the swamp. Swamp. Can I spell swamp properly? Real question.
Yeah, and I want to make sure to check any logs specifically, because apparently they live in logs.
I don't know about that. That guy was fishy.
Maybe it was another bamboozle. A lie. Or maybe not.
I thought it was reed. They don't have bamboo here. It's reeds. Right?
Bamboozle. Yeah. It's reeds. It's a reed. It's a trick. Okay. You keep going. Give me perception checks across the board.
Yikes.
Terrible.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my God.
I see you also used perception as a dump stat, by the way.
Lovely. So this is what we call an ambush. Because you guys are walking along the edge of the swamp, minding your own business like nothing's going on.
What about our dogs?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alright. Give me one perception check for the dogs. Dog's vision is fine. Their sense of smell is great, but this is coming from the water. D20 plus 10.
Yes.
It's almost an ambush. At the last minute, the dogs start barking, which turns your attention to the water. They'll still get their ambush off, but they will not get the +4 to hit bonus associated with ambushes.
Cool.
So good for the dogs. Now, where's my bullywugs? Perfect. All right. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullywugs. Perfect. And they are all rising out of the water at the same time and attacking you without provocation or warning. Those bastards.
I just wanted to buy some fish.
That's not true! You're a liar! Alright, so the bullywug on the left is going to hurl a spear at that's got to be the dark-haired one, at Will's character, with a 17 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
The bullywug spear lands in you, doing 2 points of damage. The next bullywug is also going to throw at you, with a 2 to hit, completely missing. This one up here will throw at Zev. Natural 1. He hesitates, then drops a spear in panic because the dogs are terrifying to him. This one will attack Zev as well with a natural 20 on the hit. Zev, what's your AC?
It's like 21 or something.
So he hits, but he does not crit you.
Yeah, 21.
Right.
Okay.
So he'll hit you for 4, and this last one throws at this dog. Now, I don't know which dog this is, so you might want to roll like a D2 or something to figure it out.
That's the first one. Good deal. Okay.
All right. And the die comes in with a 9 to hit, missing your dog. A 9 will hit your dog?
I think it's AC 6 is what. Oh, that's probably 14. I'm sorry.
Yeah, flip it upside down. There we go.
There we go. We're good. Never mind.
And that is their attack. Now, they all have extra spears that they carry with them as they swim, one in each hand, just for this purpose, so they can hit and run or hit and stay and fight. Also, well, yeah, it's daylight, but you're in the middle of the fight. Never mind. We'll leave that detail for later, after the fight. Let's do it.
Initiative? Or...
Initiative, everybody.
Needed to take off there. Oh, I forgot to select my token, Neal. Can I?
Yeah, I can just add things the manual way. There you go. Be able to put it as a 6, and Zev gets a 10. Not a 410, just a 10. Excellent. Buck Portstein, Genius Boy Wizard.
Genius Boy Wizard. These spears flashing before his life. He's going to magic missile this one on the far right.
All right, throw us down a magic missile.
Oh, I think it's the same.
2 points of damage. You certainly hit the bullywug, and
Nice.
you certainly cause significant damage to it, but it does not die.
Nice.
It is at... Where's the numbers here? There we go. That's its HP bar.
Can I hide behind this rock?
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right, Buck Portstein bolts behind a rock, taking cover in a fairly good spot here. Next up is Sirat.
I want to cast shield.
Ooh. On yourself? Yeah?
Yes,
I think
please.
it only... You
Yeah.
are shielded. Where's a shield thingy? There you go. That's a shield thingy.
Okay. And then I want to back up kind of like behind this tree. And I want to pull my dogs back to like behind this tree over here and over here.
Okay. They will follow your commands pretty well. Next up is the Wounded Bullywug. It did not realize its enemies had magic. It's going to make a quick morale check here. And this Wounded Bullywug has seen better plans, so he's just going to bounce. He's not ready. He didn't sign up for this shit. Not magic users. Zev?
All right, I'll take out. I'll shoot an arrow at the one at the far left and the middle left. Yeah.
Far left and middle left.
Yep.
Okay. Give me your first shot now. We'll do your second shot at the end of the round.
Cool. So
19 will hit. It will not crit. Does not clear by a 10. 11 will hit. But we should do that at the end of the round. But roll the damage anyway for the first one.
Cool. Set. Okay, so it's not 30 feet away. So, yeah, first one is 1d6. 6 plus 1.
Ooh, that's actually enough to bring him down.
And then this one is, yeah, that one's 30, so we do.
We'll wait for that one at the end of the round because he still gets his actions first.
Oh, okay.
But I
got
will note the damage already.
it. Okay.
Let's just mark it over here. Perfect. Next up is this bot guy over here. Seeing that Zev, he rolled a natural 20 against you. It should have killed you. It should have gone right through your throat and murdered you, but you're just so damn fast. The bullywug's going to try a new approach. He's going to hippity hop towards you and tackle you, only accounting for your dex. And you don't have anything. What's your AC made up of? Armor and dex? Okay.
Yeah.
So only counting your dex, AC 14, the bullywug tries to knock you to the ground. Natural 1, his big flat feet slip on the bottom of the swamp, and then he face plants at your feet. This one that you're about to shoot is going to do the same thing. Hops over towards you, goes to tackle you with a 19, colliding with you. Give me an opposed strength check against the bullywug to see if it can bring you down.
All right.
Bullywug rolls very poorly. and cannot, but he's hugging you. He's hugging the crap out of you. And this leaves, that's a dead bullywug, and the last living one. 2 people trying to tackle, 1 guy dead, 1 guy fled. Tackles aren't going super well. This bullywug also pieces out, leaving his 2 buddies to die. And I guess this is where Zev gets his second shot. It probably provokes an attack of opportunity, but they both rolled natural. No, he rolled a natural 1, so he can't attack. The other one's tackling you. He's grabbing you, so he can't respond. So you can go ahead and make your shot, and even... Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Perfect. The rest resolves as normal. Let's roll again on the initiative table. Oh, these bullywugs are not very useful. Oh, buddies. 14, so slow.
Yikes. Yeah. That 9 hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the headbutt attack works.
I think you need maybe a little bit of room. Maybe not that much room, but
Yeah.
I don't think it works against people who are grappling you.
Okay, so it's not a, okay.
Yeah, I think you might need like some forward momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we roll? Oh, yes, we did roll block. All right. First off is the bullywug who's grabbing you. He's gonna try and throw you to the ground again.
Sorry, I didn't do. Can I just do like a melee attack against him? What's
Sure.
the thing for that?
If you just want your hands, like
Yeah.
your natural weapons, it's gonna be 3.
Okay, got it. 1d10. Cool.
Lovely.
Got it. 11. Yeah. So.
Perfect. So one against you is going to try and tackle you to the ground. This time he rolls a 22. You need to be a strength check of 22.
Strength check.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, he gets you by the legs, lifts you up, knocks you down, and hops on top of you. He is now on top of you. Buck Portstein.
Okay. So there was one face down in the mud, and there's one on top of Zev.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna magic missile the one on top of Zev.
Oh, that is exactly enough to bring him down. He dies on top of Zev. The other bullywug that rolled the natural 1 doesn't even see the magic missile shot and just hops over to stab Zev, who now doesn't get his dex bonus because he is prone, and a 19 will hit you.
That's it. So.
19 becomes 20. That still isn't cleared by 5. So just a regular hit for a single point of damage. These are very disappointing bullywugs. Their spears do not do 2d4, clearly. So he stabs you through the hand, slightly. You know, it's really more...
Do you think we're fish?
They're not your lizard enemies.
Zev, it is your turn.
Can I like... so I'm prone, I guess. So can I get up? Like, so I provoke an attack or something?
No, you can throw the dead bullywug off you and get to your feet without any problems. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I guess I'll just do my thing I was gonna do before, which is just punch him.
Go for it.
20 plus. I guess it's just my base attack modifier, which is just 3, I guess. Yeah.
14 will hit.
All right. 1d3 is it for a punch?
D2, D3, something like that, but it's mostly temporary damage.
Okay.
What is your bonuses to hit for melee? It shouldn't be +1.
I'm level 3, so is that +3 to hit?
What's your class?
Fighter.
No, okay, then it's +2 to hit. Perfect.
Got it. Okay, so 13 to hit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect then. Fantastic. Go for it. 2 damage to the bullywug with more than 2 HP, but not much more than 2 HP. There's the tab. There we go. He is almost unconscious, but still on his feet. And I think it's at this point when he realizes the guy on top of you was dead all along. And Sirap comes along with his turn.
Yeah, we're just gonna let the dogs finish him off. We'll have one come over here, do their best.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we say? I'm sorry, is D20 plus 2? Or plus 1?
+1. Mm-hmm.
Oh. So it should be. Let's screw that up.
You gotta reroll it.
Yeah, you gotta re-roll that. There's a missing D in front of the 20.
I got you.
It's a natural 20.
That's a 3.
Oof, wild miss. Other doggo.
Yep. 11.
That will hit. And that will bring down the 1 HP Bullywug, who dies terribly. But 2 got away again. I guess that's the end of that combat round.
Barely.
Oh god, he barely. He just gets the Bullywug and tosses him back and forth a little bit, and Bullywug falls down. The dog's like, is that it? Okay, I guess I'm done. They start growling and barking over their victory. And the area is clear for now. What was that?
All right.
5 came out of the swamp at you guys. 2 fled.
Yeah. I'm out of
Three
spells.
dead.
You're out of spells.
Yeah, I'm useless.
You guys gonna keep pushing into the swamp?
What do you guys
Even
want
with
to
Buck
do?
out of
Sure, I'm
spells?
doing okay.
I'll just do nothing
Yeah, that's fine.
if we encounter any combat situation.
That's cool. Can I just have
Can
the
you-
dogs just guard him? He can just.
Yeah, I mean the dogs, you guys got this.
Can you like throw a rock? I mean, I heard a story about like people throwing rocks, like wizards, like they just ran out of spells, so they just threw rocks at people. You could do that.
That's silly.
Okay.
I mean, couldn't hurt, you know?
I could.
What about like your textbooks? You could do those are pretty heavy, right?
I'm gonna walk over to one of the bullywugs and pick up his spear, and like hold it in hand, and be like, "Oh,
Okay.
shake it up."
There we go. There we go.
All right, cool. That's satisfactory.
All right, let's go.
All right, you guys keep going through the swamp. Pretty soon it gives way. Let's go back to the world map for a moment here. It gives way to a less well-defined bank on the coast. You're entering the area where the ground is going to be just swampy everywhere, where dry land disappears and reappears, and the only difference between the lake and the swamp is sort of the stillness of the water and maybe some little sandbars or little banks that kind of create a break for the waves. Swamp is defined with like no surface motion, and the lake has, typical lake surface motion. You are somewhere over here now, and you guys are looking for that inlet over there, but you don't have much more to go on than that. So what's the plan? What are you looking for? Are you just gonna like meander back and forth until you find what you're looking for?
I mean, I don't really know how else you can do it. I mean, you could like zigzag back and forth, I guess, but that would take even longer. I don't.
We're surveying the area, killing all bullywugs that we encounter.
Can the
Fantastic.
dogs
We
track
should
anything
take-
or anything?
I think we should take more prisoners and try and torture them violently until they give us information about the star.
To answer before the torture question, the dogs, no, they cannot. But
Okay.
I think that's our option.
yeah, I mean, we just need to get into another altercation with them. But I've only got one more spell, but I'm done. So
Yeah. So don't violently kill all of them. But I think we're just gonna go until we encounter them again.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. You guys keep going until the next bullywug encounter, which is going to be... That's not the right set of dice to roll for that.
I think also we're looking for like any sort of living area,
Logs.
maybe a Bullywug settlement,
Right.
and like the Grand Exchange.
That would be fantastic to come across. Totally. Yeah, 100%. All right, so you keep coming along. You're maybe a little bit more alert now because you realize they could come out of the water at any moment, appear from any direction. Actually, they don't. You make your way through a good bit of the swamp that day. How far? You can go pretty far. So you'll make it all along the coast until you're out somewhere over here. It's difficult to move through the swamp. You don't make a lot of progress over the course of the day. You can only make a few miles. But you do get to this point where you've got a good view of the lake, and then you start heading back to the point where it starts to round the other side again without spotting a single bullywug. Why is that?
Because they're in the water.
I think we're just so devastating our last couple fights with them. They're just scared of us now. They're just keeping away.
How are you ever going to find the star if they're not even coming out to fight you?
Well, they've got to have it somewhere, right? We'll just keep looking in logs. That's where they make their homes, right? We'll just keep searching logs.
Right? That guy wasn't lying.
No, for sure.
All right. You keep looking in logs. Give me no checks, but you go to sleep that night, I suppose, or not? Do you want to keep walking through the night? Do you want to sleep at night?
Yeah, we do want to sleep.
Yeah.
That's right, you guys need some spells.
Yeah, I think we're going to go inland a little bit, get away from the water.
I mean, like where we're at, we're basically going to still be in the swamp no matter where we go, right?
I guess that's true. Is that true, Neal?
You will be, yeah, it'd take you a few hours to get out of the swamp at this point.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay, all right. Nighttime comes. And let us... Do they come in the night? They are coming in the night. 3 hours after sundown, it's going to be Buck's watch. All right, Buck, it's nighttime. You're first on watch because you got to get your good sleep so you can memorize all those spells in the morning. And while you're sitting there, sort of just hanging out on the campfire on like a nice dry bit of land, I need a perception check from you.
What do I see, Neal?
With a 13?
Yeah.
You see the flames rippling in front of you, burning. They're mesmerizing. What is fire, really? Is it a thing? Is it just light giving off heat? What is the nature of fire? It's a question for Buck.
Yeah,
What does he think it is?
What is the nature of fire, Neal?
I don't know. What does Buck think it is?
I mean, I think Buck thinks the nature of fire is fire.
Fire is the nature of fire. Got it. Solid.
Like, some things you shouldn't ask questions about.
That's reasonable. I can understand that. Okay. So I guess you were surprised as the bullywugs pop out of the water and come for you en masse. Let me just...
if they kill me, and then do they just auto-kill the party?
I don't know. It's a good question. I would give them some sort of checks to wake up.
Okay.
Well, when you get help with the dogs, wouldn't the dogs still wake up?
Oh, shit. All right. You're right. The dogs might see this shit coming. Give me another perception check for the dogs. Might be your saving grace here.
Dogs.
Fucking dogs. Yeah,
dogs
sure.
coming through.
Of course, one of the dogs is awake with Buck, hanging out with him, and Buck is staring into the flames, and the dog like looks up all of a sudden and gives a low growl.
What is it, boy? What is it? I'm gonna play with the stick. I'm gonna grab a stick from the fire. Like, what is the fire, dog? The fire stick, dog.
And I think as you pick up the stick and get ready to throw it for the dog, you see coming in from the swamp, not one, not three, but a bunch of bullywugs. Way too many for you this time. They are numerous. Very, very numerous.
Oh, these are fine.
Yeah, it's only 8. It's fine.
Yeah, it's only
but with the dogs alerting, we can all roll initiative here.
okay.
Gonna have to kill these dogs quickly.
No, leave them alone.
Oh, no, they are interrupting my plans. They're such good watch creatures. I mean, this is why people have dogs, right? Or
Right,
had dogs in the ancient world, was for just this purpose.
And just to be clear, that last time that dog took 1, right?
Yeah, I forgot already.
I don't think it saved when I wrote it down.
Oh yeah, it didn't move between the dog sheets. Alrighty. Let's go first.
The spear.
Buck, you have woken up your people. The bullywugs are coming in. It's your turn.
Do you know the speed of a spear, Neal?
6.
6. Okay. I think that puts me up to 7.
I see.
As far as initiative.
14. Right?
But I will toss the spear at this. No, you know what? I run. I look at the spear for a second and then I run. And I scream. Wake up! I'm gonna run over this. Whatever this is.
A rock? Alright, go move yourself to the rock.
Thoughts of suicide for a moment. All right. Turns over.
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Yeah.
The first of the bullywugs is gonna come in pissed and angry, hopping to about here before hurling his spear at the closest creature, which is a dog. You can go ahead and roll a die.
Okay, it's the first one.
All right, red dog is first one. All right, the spear comes in with a natural frickin' 20. The dog has, did you say 14 AC? So it's only a single crit.
Right.
So it deals 1 + 4 for 5 damage.
All right,
to
that's
the dog.
fine.
And then the frog hops back into the water. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Zev, it's your turn.
I shout out, "I will trade you 2 arrows for 2 fish," and then I shoot twice at
Nice.
at the 2 on the left side.
All right. One. Give me just your first shot now. We'll do the second one at the end of the round.
Yep. So.
26 will hit. 26 will clear by 10. That is a critical hit.
Cool. So.
Thank God for the 3rd level fighter in the party.
Yep.
So like 3d6, is it?
Yes, sir.
I forgot to click on my token, Neal, but I'm at 14, by the way.
Yes, I did adjust that. So I am on top of it. Oh my God, 13 damage absolutely slays that bullywug. And you reach for the next arrow as the next bullywug hippity hops over here. And you're all within range. Let's just give him a quick decision. No, he's gonna throw it at the elf. Hurls his spear at the elf with an 18 to hit. What's the elf's AC?
11.
He crits you for 7 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down. Or I'm dead.
Oh no. Oh no, you're unconscious.
That's an
a
ouchie.
lot of bullywugs. This one hops back into the water. The next bullywug is going to come onto land, throw his spear at the satyr with a 5, and then hop back into the water. Next bullywug is going to hop onto land, throw the spear at the satyr with a 17, which won't hit. They'll hop up and down, decry DM hacks, and hop back into the water. But also yelling at his allies that the satyr just fucking can't be hit, so don't bother. And changes the the next bullywug comes over here, throws at the red dog again. 13 is a miss. Goes back to the water. Siraf, it's your turn, but you're unconscious. Are you at 0 or are you at negative?
I'm at -3.
Ooh. So starting next round, you will begin to bleed unless someone can patch you up. The next bullywug comes over towards the frog, not the frog, the dog,
I feel like
misses
the
it.
dog should get to attack him if he comes up. If he can't move on my
it's your turn.
he runs
I'm sorry.
back. If I'm like dead, like
If
I don't
you're
think they'll do anything. But like if he runs out to throw a spear at it, I feel like I'm dead.
I mean, I think the
That makes
dogs
sense.
just like fight, right?
I feel
Yeah.
like they've got readied actions, and they'll, without your control, they'll just attack everything. So I'll move them, but you'll roll the dice. So
Yeah.
that bullywug
That's
comes
cool.
up to throw the spear. The dog has a readied guard action, so give me an attack roll from the dog. As the spear misses, but the dog hits, 2d4 damage.
Five.
Grabs the bullywug and starts ripping its throat out, tossing it back and forth. Unpleasant. That one's dead. And this one is going to attack the dog as well. Ooh, that die keeps falling. For a 4, which is a wild miss. Nice tray, so it's not so loud. Here we go. Here's my nice and quiet dice tray. Perfect. And that is the end of the first round of combat. Let's roll initiative for the second round of combat.
Looks like I get my other shot off.
Oh, right. Yes, your other shot. Thank you.
What are you gonna say? Dog's initiative is D20 or don't even
D10
bother?
plus 3. D10 plus 3.
Wait, why did that add so much? What?
3 and 6.
Why does that say 6?
Let's find out. That's
I
not
thought it
your
was
character
3 and
sheet.
4.
It might be. So, you have a plus 2 for level, and plus 4 for missile, and oh no, no, 4 and 2 should be 6 total.
Yeah. I guess special is it? Yeah. Or why do they call? I don't know why.
I'm gonna play with your stats a little bit here.
Yeah.
It should just be 6 total, right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's the two. So the sheet is calculating your all of your other things, and then your to hit modifier is also being added in there. So if we change your to hit modifier in the weapon table to 0, it'll just pull the regular missile stuff.
Okay, got it.
Perfect. So it's not a 28, it's a 25, which still clears their 11 AC by a bunch. So roll me 3 times damage dice, which is definitely going to kill whatever you're shooting at. Which one are you shooting?
The other one on the left side.
All right, that one goes down as well. Now we roll initiative.
Done.
Bulk roll their initiatives. 6, 6, 6, 6. Wow. Are we already down 3 of the 8? Yeah, we are down 3 of the 8. This is not great for them.
I expect 2 fish for those 2 arrows.
Seraph, roll your dog's initiative. Oh, you did 8. Perfect. So Buck, you go first. What are you gonna do, Buck?
Okay, I'm gonna notice my elf friend dying, bleeding out in the ground, and I'm gonna run over and just get to him, and then next round I'll patch him up.
You can start the stabilization of this process, but it's all round if you want. It's a full round action.
Sure.
All right. So at the end of the round, we'll have you make an intelligence check to see if you can bandage him up. Seraph, you bleed out 1. You are now at -4, but your dogs get to go. This dog is... Let's give him a check, a doggy check. He's very happy ripping this guy to shreds. Blue dog wants to join the fray, though, because, danger. Does he attack or does he guard? Let's see.
Well-
Oh, he's going to stay in a guard position. He's just going to move over here and growl menacingly at the things to the northeast. And 3 more of these suckers will go. What are they going to do? 3 of their allies are dead, but one of the enemies is dead, and an elf at that. The other one is tending. The satyr can't be hit, so let's get rid of the minions, but then we'll deal with the boss, is their thinking. So they will come, and this is their melee spears, because they've already thrown their missile spears. Where's the other one? He's gonna come over here. He's gonna come over here. And these three are gonna surround the dog. I'm just gonna get rid of you because you're deadsies. And start stabbing him.
That guard dog wouldn't pick up one of those that's running over there?
I
mean,
think
they
so.
might not.
Yeah, I think he would. I think he'd do some of that. Let's resolve all the attacks. So the guy on the left makes a stab at the dog with a 12. The one in the front stabs with an 11. And the one on the side stabs with a 7. These bullywugs are terrible creatures. Terrible. But the dog will grab one in the teeth. I definitely need a buff bullywugs, apparently. Go ahead and roll me some damage for the dog. Bullywugs are dying in mass.
It's okay.
5?
God, fucking ripped him to shreds.
Yes.
Okay. Zev.
All right, I'll take a shot at I guess the one that hasn't moved out, like in the water, I guess. Yeah, far out in the water. And yeah, both of those two ones they're in the water.
All right. Give me your first shot first. Oof. No good. Roll me a saving throw versus death, please. See if anything terrible happens to you.
Where is that?
Saving throw section, top 1. Oh.
Cool.
That is... that didn't roll for some reason. That's probably because the sheet is borked. If that was a... Oh, because there's no number in here.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so that is actually a borked roll. Just roll me a 1d20, and you want to roll... I'll look up the DC... 5 is definitely a failure. So, you go to take a shot, and in the process of pulling out your next arrow, the strap on your quiver breaks, and the whole thing topples to the ground, sending your arrows everywhere, which will, I think in this situation, reduce your attacks by 1. So only 1 attack per round, because you got to be careful and not step and break any of your arrows. If you don't mind, maybe destroying a few of them, you can have your rate of fire back at 2. We'll let you decide at the end of the round. The next bullywug is going to come over to here and stab Blue Dog with a 9. And the last bullywug is also going to come for Blue Dog with a 16 and stab Blue Dog for 1 point of damage.
Okay, you can handle that. That's fine.
Right. Giving up on these dice. These dice suck.
No, keep those out, Neal. Those are working really well. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of the 5 times that they've rolled for damage, 4 of them have been 1s. I guess maybe they rolled 6 times. It was 4 1s. No, because you got hit with a 6 and a 1 as well. Yeah, it's all been terrible. So, Zev, do you want to risk breaking some more of your arrows and just running out? Yeah. Okay.
I did a lot of them. So
give me a d20 again, and we'll see if you break any. Yeah, you will end up snapping an additional 2, but you can make your second shot.
Cool.
So you reach around on the ground for them, hoping to find something useful. 21 will indeed hit another bullywug. You'll do better HP now. God, no, it's not any better.
Some point blank.
Yep, it's another dead one. And we're down to 3 bullywugs out of the 8 that came out of the water. Give me an intelligence check, Matthew, to see if you can bandage these wounds.
Will do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Let's roll initiative for the next round. You're out of combat for now. You are so badly wounded.
Right.
So dead.
But dogs still do, so...
Dogs still go, yeah.
RD. Yeah.
You get a 15, you get a 4. Fuck, it's a 6. Lovely. Alright, dogs, rip them to shreds.
I'm just gonna roll 2d20 plus 1.
Perfect.
So, 9 and a 19.
19 will crit one of these bullywugs for 4d4 damage. Oh god, he's got 6 HP. He could survive. It's possible. Unlikely. No. Definitely not.
So that'd be the second one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. And Buck, it's your turn.
And Buck's gonna valiantly throw his dagger.
And your dagger is lost in the swamp for all time.
No.
Yep, you throw your dagger in the swamp and you miss the creature, it's gone.
Okay.
The 2 bullywugs will retreat into the water, backing away, withdrawing, technically speaking, and plunging beneath the surface of it, disappearing. Zev, your turn rolls around. You get an arrow, but by the time you stand up with the arrow in hand, the bullywugs are gone.
Whew.
We didn't capture one.
Yeah.
Can I actually try to dive into the water and grab one as it escapes? I'm not even gonna shoot.
Totally.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check as you run down the pier and make it a disadvantage. It's gonna be hard to find the bullywugs in the night in the water, but you did see exactly where they went a moment ago.
So I roll 2, I guess.
Yeah. You
Okay.
don't see them. You splash in, dive around, reaching for them, but after the first round of swimming about, you find nothing.
All right.
We can go on to the next round if you want to keep digging.
Nah, I think they're gone. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get out of the water at that point.
All right. You can get out of the water, and we can return to out of combat here. You have slain many, many bullywugs in the last 24 hours. And one of your allies is very unconscious.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Look over him. And then look at Zev. What do you think we should do with this one? You have any?
I want my fish, man. I exchanged 2 arrows, at least more than 2 arrows for 2 fish. I want my fish. This was a voluntary exchange of goods here. I'm gonna search around on them to see if they have any.
Sure enough, they have food on them. Yes.
There we go. Okay.
One of them's got some fish. One of them has some frogs. One of them's got a rather large lizard.
Do you eat the fish?
No, we're gonna trade it though. We'll trade it back. What if we traded it back to them for the star?
Ooh.
At this point, we could try parlaying with them because we've slayed a bunch of them, right?
Yeah. I feel like we should get all the bullywug heads and put them on spears and then march ahead like that so they stop attacking us.
Yeah.
But either way, we're waiting for our elf to recover, which might take a while, right?
We could also just go out a couple hours out of the swamp so they can't ambush us again and
We
then
could
come
go
back.
to town with Throne Threat and
Yeah.
and patch up a little bit. But
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, or at least out on the road or something.
cool. Can you carry him?
Yeah, sure.
Dogs can carry him. Okay, cool.
All right. So are you gonna leave right now, or are you gonna spend the rest of the night here?
Let's spend the rest of the night
Yeah.
here, and I'll get my spells.
All right.
Do I heal at all?
Nope. You need
Nope.
days with no physical stressful activity to heal. Hold on. I just need to make my other D100 roll. Oh, lovely. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, half an hour later, you guys are back at camp, waiting for the rest of the night to pass. Siraf is still unconscious from the activities a moment ago. When I need everyone to make me perception checks. Maybe not everyone. Someone's probably asleep. Whose turn is it for watch right now? Zev, it's your turn. So you and the dogs make me perception checks. Oh, Zev, you're ready for this.
Oh man.
You are
Oh, yeah.
so ready
Oh,
for this.
boy.
Oh yeah.
The frogs are back. Those that escaped seem to have gone out, gathered up a few more friends, and are making their return. And they are approaching from a different direction this time. Let me just put them on the map. All right. You spot them. The moment their heads begin to emerge, you've got your eyes all over the place. You've got great infravision. You spot the 5 of them coming up on the right side. And we will take a break right here. When we come back from break, we will deal with the next wave of bullywugs coming for you. See you guys on the side. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. This is not a very shenanigan-y filled episode, though. It is filled with bloodlust and murder, and parties with very low levels. So, let's start off our next initiative round. Everyone roll initiative, because we're all aware of what's going on. And I think with that nat 20, you can even, like, kick Buck awake right away, and Buck is on enough guard that he can snap to attention.
Cool.
No problem. Right, let's do it. That guy can't roll a 1. That has to be a 7. Perfect. And dogs go at +3. Zev rolls a 9. Siraf rolls a 9. Buck rolls a 6. Oh, Buck, you're so fast. Did I hear you correctly as I was going to go get a drink? Hear you say that you were going to steal all of Seraph's money?
Yeah, but on finding that he had no money, I planted 70 gold into his pouch.
Wow, that's very generous.
Yeah,
It was.
That's
Upon
7,000
finding-
copper.
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Upon finding 10 whole
Buck is confused as to what to do with the insane amount of wealth that he has.
Buck has seemed like a very reasonable fellow. You know, he's trying to empathize with the bullywugs for having to live in a log, planting money on unconscious and broke friends. Buck's got a big heart.
Yeah, like you should pay off your student loans, right?
I have no student loans.
All right, Buck, it's your turn, and there
Okay.
are 5 of them.
In Kobold, I'm gonna say, let us stop this bloodshed, this needless killing, and then I'm going to run away. And I end my turn. There we go.
Can you give me a charisma check?
Yeah, of course. Can I give you a charisma check?
Oof. It's interesting. Maybe if you hadn't fled, but they don't seem to respond too well to your stop the bloodshed remarks. Instead, the first bullywug he's got a plan. This one has been around the block before. He knows what's up, so he's gonna hop over to the log. Then from the log, with the little bit of high ground he gets, he's gonna use the giant springs in his legs to leap way into the air and land on top of Zev. So I'm gonna give him a bonus, some high ground bonus to his attack roll against you. And he does it. Natural 17 modified doesn't matter because it hits your armored AC or your dex AC. And he tackles you to the ground. Give me opposed strength checks. He doesn't do so well. He only rolls an 18, but it's better than you. He knocks you down. The two of you are prone together. One
My
bullywug
weakness.
wrestling on top of you. The next bullywug comes over, hopping to the side. The plan is working. We're going to ignore the dogs. We're just gonna kill the satyr.
Okay.
And so
So
he
they're
comes
just gonna
over.
circle around and none of the dogs will go at that?
The dogs will go on your turn. Yeah.
I
If they
gotcha.
had a ready to action, that would be the case. But they're trying to ignore the dogs for now. And you will stab at Zev with a 15. You are prone, which makes that a 17. And you don't get your dex because you're prone and someone's on top of you, so that's
Yep.
a hit.
That'll be it.
Fuck yeah. I changed my dice and it's all working. He stabs you for 3 points of damage.
All right, down to 16.
It's your turn, Zev. There's a bullywug wrestling you.
So do I have to make a check to get up or something, or like do a
No.
grapple check?
You could do an opposed strength check to try and push him off you,
All right.
or something like that. Yeah.
Yep, I'll do that. Strength check.
Well,
Not
that's
very
not
good.
great. They definitely beat it. You find yourself still pinned under the bullywug. He gets one webbed foot over your knee, and you notice he's got claws on the end of those toes, and they start digging into you there. He's got one hand on your face, trying to cover your mouth, and like an elbow against your throat.
Mhm.
So he's got a pretty good grip on you here. Siraf, you are unconscious, but your dogs are not.
So they obviously don't see the people still in the water, so I think this is an easy one goes after the guy on top of him and one goes after the guy on the log.
Totally. It's exactly what I was going to have him do.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You said you'd tell me what they do. My bad.
Yep, but it's fine. Make some attack rolls.
Yeah. So a 9 and a 16.
The 16 will hit the guy on the log.
64 for 5.
I didn't roll his HP yet. He survives.
Damn.
Such better dice. I should always use these.
I like how your bad dice are with only one party member unconscious on the ground. Those are the bad one.
Yeah. Alrighty. The next frog is coming over. he's going to come up behind the red dog and stab red dog in the back. What a treasonous, treacherous frog. With a 19 plus 2 is a 21 for back attack that will crit red dog. Oh my god. Red dog. Rover, Red Rover.
Okay.
Please let
Sky
Red Rover
XP.
come over. 4 damage on the 2d6.
He's still up.
Oh my god. What's that dog's HP? 17? Holy crap.
Yeah, that dog is 17. It's almost max HP.
I don't think that worked. Hold on, I want to make it visible to everyone so they can see the dog's HP. There we go, perfect. So that's that bullywug. The next one is going to come over. He's going to ignore the dog. He's going to go... Whoops, that's not the right way. He's going to come right... No, he's going to come over here because he wants to get to the satyr. The plan is to kill the satyr while it's still on the ground, and he's going to follow that one. So he comes over and stabs at the satyr. With a 14 plus 2 is a 16. Ooh, hold on. That's not enough. Let
He's
me
on
check
the
my DM
ground.
screen. Target is stunned or prone is actually a plus 4, so 14 and 4 is 18.
That'll hit, yeah.
That'll hit. We'll stab the satyr for another 4 damage.
All right.
How's it looking, satyr?
Half health.
Oh, so much more to go. The next frog will come over here. He can go for the satyr, which is the plan, but there's a dog's back to him. And he breaks with the plan to attack the dog. The fool.
Tell me.
That's a cocked die. Hold on. 14 plus 2 is 16 is a back attack on the dog. He stabs Blue Dog for 6 points of damage right between the hips.
Blue dog is dead.
What?
Long live Blue Dog.
Long live Blue dog.
Right. Next round initiative. Buck, are you going to stand on the back? Is that the plan?
Yeah. I think he even backs up further, like all the way to the edge of the map.
You're not going to try and save your friends?
Huh?
You're not going to try and save them?
I mean, I told him this was the circumstance. I'm a civilian. And I'll end my turn.
All right, let's get our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullywugs. And let's roll all of their initiatives. Work. Oh, that did work. Fantastic. Ascending order. Buck Portstein, you're the first one to go again.
Wait. I think I'm in 8.
Oh, you're an 8. You're. Oh no.
I don't even think I rolled, actually.
Oh, I don't even think I rolled either. Did I?
Oh my god. Here I am, assuming everyone's rolling the dice. Dice aren't being rolled.
Sorry, I was distracted. I got 10.
Perfect. Buck, you're still first.
Yeah, I still retreat. I think I get to the bank, and I'm going to try and hide, I guess.
Excellent.
But yeah.
Sure. You are well away from the rest of them. Bullywugs aren't even looking at you. You can hide easily. Zev, they're all around you. They're killing you
All right.
slowly.
So I guess I'm gonna try to get up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's no contest. You fling the bullywug from you. He topples to the side somewhere. You can get to your feet.
All right. At this point, I am just gonna try to run away and then see what they do.
All right. You can run, but you will provoke attacks of opportunities from all 4 next to you because they all have weapons.
Fine. I got a high AC,
What?
so I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna
All
let
right.
him take the attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Here we go, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4 d20. We have a 20, a 19. I'm sorry, hold on. It's a natural 18, 19, 16, and 2. It all depends on the angles here. The 2 is always going to miss. The 19, if you are running, is sort of a flank or back, which would bring it to 21. Also, if you're running, you don't get... I think we're going to get one hit on you here.
Okay.
The rest of them will graze your armor, scrape against your skin, but not doing too much damage. You'll take 4.
All right, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. And where do you flee?
Just kind of as far as I can, so I can
Okay,
get.
you just bolt for it.
Yeah,
Got
just
it.
bolt.
Okay, the next frog, the satyr bolts. The frog looks back to the situation here. One dog is down. There's one ferocious growling dog left and an unconscious body. This is better than they could have bargained for. This is why they came back. So this is the same frog that tackled you before. He's going to tackle the dog now. And he hits. Give me an opposed strength check from your dog.
I don't think I wrote down their strength.
They're not listed anywhere, but I think a dog is less strong than a human.
So just D20?
D20 plus... Dog probably have like 6 strength, maybe? D20 plus 6. Oh my god. He rolled terribly, but you rolled even worse. The bullywug tackles the dog and pins him to the ground. The next bullywug comes over, and they're just gonna kick the dog and beat it with the back ends of their poles into submission. And that one's gonna do temporary damage to your dog, numbering 1. Your dog has a turn. I don't know what it can do on its turn, though. Maybe it can make a
Try
bite
to get
attack.
up, right?
It can make a bite attack at disadvantage.
Well, I mean, it can try to like get back up, right, to get out of the grapple and run away. I feel like at this point,
Yeah,
it'd be
go
like
for it. Sure,
get out mode, you know?
go for it.
I don't care how well trained the dog is.
Give me your post check.
What did we say it was? Plus
6, but you need to roll a 28, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
They're off by 20 points. Okay, the rest of the bullywugs come over, and those are natural. 17, 19, 16, and the 6 is a miss. They kick Red Dog into submission, and Red Dog falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Now, Buck Portstein and Zev have fled, while the bullywugs have seemingly captured Red Dog and Sirath.
Yeah. I think like I'm like right here, right?
Sure.
And then I think when Zev like kind of like runs past, I'll kind of like call out to him. I'll be
Alright.
like, Zev, and I'll be like, what's the plan? I've got arrows?
Yes, I do still have some arrows. I guess they fell on the floor? Or no, that was
last round. Yeah, you've
last.
collected the remainder.
Okay. Like, can I take a couple shots and run also? Right, do like some sort of a kiting thing?
You can run and take shots if you only fire 1 per round.
Okay.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take like a 1 shot and then just like run.
Okay, so you
Do
ran
these
as far
things-
as you. Go ahead. Yeah.
It's so like, how fast are these guys moving? Right, these are like they're jumping around, I guess. But
They seem to be moving at half human speed on land, but underwater, so much faster than you.
yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be kind of away from the water as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Buck's going to just get out of the dodge. Maybe try and get like up here.
All right. So Zev, give us your first shot
All right.
as you return to the scene, and as you like come back to a place where you can get a nice angle on these guys.
Yep.
You notice that they have produced nets, and Sirath is in a net. Give you a net icon here, and the dog is in a net as well. And it looks like the bullywugs are dragging them towards the water when you arrive. 13 will strike a bullywug. Roll me damage.
6 plus 1.
You
5
will
damage.
kill a bullywug. And now we should roll initiative.
And then, like, do I guess run after that or something, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess,
you would have fled.
Yeah. Cool.
And Buck, where are you?
I think he is probably like lying down near the bottom of the map, up on one of these high grounds, kind of watching over the scene.
Got it.
Kind of high, but really not doing anything.
Okay, fair enough. Alrighty, ascending. We'll get rid of you and you. All right. So, Zev took a shot and fled. The bullywugs take a look back, see what's up. And the bullywugs decide... They decide they want their prisoner. So, with the nets, they drag... I guess they don't all go before you. Who does go? These two. All right, so these two will drag him towards the water, and you see them, like, slip into some of this heavy brush over here and sink beneath the water. And then your turn comes along, Zeb, and you've done a half move away from them, so you can half move back and take a shot if you want.
Does my weight matter on how far they can drag me?
I guess it does. How much do you weigh with
It's
your gear?
163 pounds.
Including gear?
Yeah, everything.
Okay. Let's take a look then. Do they have the strength to drag 163? How far do they go? They dragged you 40 feet. They can go 60 feet if they're unencumbered. They have 10 strength.
Yeah, they're probably fine then with two of them.
They're probably fine, but let's double check it. 10 strength, 45, 90, and they're dragging you, which might slip. Yeah, they can make it to the swamp. Yeah, they'll just barely make it in.
All right, do I have an angle on one of these guys dragging him into the water?
They will have pretty good cover. They'll have like 75% cover.
Okay.
So you're gonna have like a -7 on the shot because they're mostly underwater right next to that bank now. But you can do it. I believe in you.
All right, I'll do it anyway then. So it's gonna be 1d20 -1, I guess is what the total attack is.
Yeah, hit him anyway. My God. Even with 75% cover. You do exactly that bullywug's HP and damage, and it croaks. No
Ribbit.
Ribbit indeed. The remaining bullywugs will grab the dog, drag him into the water as well, slip beneath the waves or the surface, leaving us with the next round, and the bullywugs are now able to submerge and vanish. Zev, you and Buck are left on the shore. The bullywugs are gone. Your friend is alive, but captured. What are you guys going to do? It's the middle of the night. You're in a swamp. Your ally, your new friend, is captured.
I should have never planted that money on him. I turned to Zeb. We can't leave him behind. We have to go on. We have to rescue him.
Yeah. You know what they say about planting money on people and frogmen?
Yeah.
Don't jump around what you're not willing to croak away.
Yeah. Don't splash around with.
Exactly. That's you know what they say. I mean, we don't even need to say. You just know what they say, right? You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going after them.
How do can we see them? Like what?
No,
They're under the water over there.
They're under the water.
I mean, is he dead though? Like, can he breathe underwater?
I don't know. Maybe he only has a few minutes left to live.
Yeah.
Who knows? What are you gonna do?
Is there any dogs left? We don't have any dogs left.
No.
They took the other dog.
Took the dog.
Yeah. They even took the dog, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I can do anything, honestly. Like, not in the water. Like,
Just
I can't.
gonna leave him to die.
I don't have any weapon. I can't shoot
For those
things.
bullywogs.
Yeah.
Bullywogs.
No bully. Yeah. Guess there's only 3 of them. I don't know. This is it, I think.
This is it. How long did it take them to return? 30 minutes?
Between the last attack and this one,
Yeah.
a couple hours, like 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. So maybe they're a few hours away. I don't know. If you want to leave him, I suppose we can.
Yeah, it's the water. Like, I'm pretty useless in the water.
I feel like they live on shore though, right? So maybe we could follow the shore.
Avenge them. Yeah, I don't think we can really save them. Actually, let's yell out.
No.
No.
We are obviously missing the edge now, so we are stealth mode.
Well, there's only 3 of them though, right? Because they might parlay.
Yeah. I say we follow the shore in the general direction that they went in hopes of just like spotting something. Maybe they've put him in a cage or something, or I don't know. But
I guess so. I mean, I don't know. We could just yell out though to see what they say, see what they do. I mean, like, what are they going to attack us again? Then because if they attack us again, I just shoot them.
They can't attack us again because we're not staying in the same place like dummies.
What I'm saying is like that's like a good thing if they like right now just attack us, because then I can just shoot them. Or they run away. Like I don't see like a bad. Either they talk to us or they attack us and then I just shoot them.
Sure. Are they? Is this relatively recent? I don't think they're still around. Yeah, sure. Shout into the.
Frogs, come out!
Come out, frogs! Show yourselves!
What languages are you trying this in?
Oh, I'm saying in Koibu.
There is no response from the swamp.
Oh my god.
We have fish! I'm gonna grab a fish and throw it into the water.
We have a dead dog!
You throw the fish into the water.
Okay, let's follow the shore.
Okay, yeah.
All right. You guys can move along the shore. It is nighttime, so just the elf, give me a perception check, looking for signs of the bullywugs taking your friends.
Just
the
me.
Yeah.
Or no, not the elf, the
Satyr.
satyr, yeah. The satire, yes. Perfect.
The satire.
Sure enough, as you guys cruise along the edge, you can see that there's this, like, wicker bulge, like, slowly floating down in the direction, I guess, south along the coast. It is 120 feet in front of you. It's just sort of barely sticking out of the water.
How far into the
So like
water
a-
is it?
It's maybe 10 feet, 20 feet offshore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do we see any figures pulling it?
You do not, no. But it's definitely, like, moving, like water is pulling around it. It must be propelled by something.
Are there like reeds sticking out?
Nope. Nope.
Let's
What
do
do you
that.
Let's just follow it, see where it goes.
Sure. As you follow, every now and then there'll be like a frog that surfaces and then like dips back down. It looks like they're coming up for air once every 5 or 10 minutes or something to get a gulp and then keep swimming underwater.
Yeah. I think the goal is hopefully I recover my spells, or at least have time to recover my spells.
You'll need a full night's sleep to recover your spells.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get some rest, figure out where they're going, maybe rest in between our recovery of Sireth, and then just go in there and just kind of like extract them. What do you think about that, Zev?
I mean, like, I guess I could scout it and then like you sleep or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see what the situation is.
Okay, so I guess we just.
So we're just gonna keep following until
Yeah.
we figure out where they're going.
Yeah. Yes, I guess that's what we do. We just keep following them, like hit it on the shoreline.
All right. You keep following. They go down the edge of the coast. Let's go back to the otherworld map. Until the sun begins to rise. And sure enough, they come all the way to this point over here, where eventually the wicker basket looking thing stops moving altogether. And the surface becomes quite still.
Did we see them come out of the water at all, or they're just?
No, they did not exit the water.
Okay, so maybe there's maybe
Yeah.
you think there's an underground water place or something, or a structure underneath it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Maybe let's just rest here.
Okay.
It's kind of a long distance viewing point, and if it moves, just.
Okay.
So, if I understand correctly, you guys are going to try and hide somewhere where they won't spot you and rest during the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you need a good place to hide. You need, what is it called? When you're like a duck hunter and you've got, is it just called a hide?
It's called a blind or a
Blind,
hide.
that's what I'm looking
Find,
for.
like a log, perhaps.
Yeah, you need a blind or a hide or something.
Yeah.
So
Can we
how do
find,
you...
like a log or something?
Yeah, there's a fairly large log over there. It's slightly hollow on one end. It's got some bushes and reeds around it, but the cover's pretty minimal. You would have to stay low all day long to get like your rest.
Manufacture cover.
Certainly. Does anyone have any skills regarding manufacturing cover? First off, you can still do it without any particular skills, but it's easier if you have them.
Okay. I mean, I have kind of like the hide in plain sight thing, which it was not kind of related, but not really. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
It's like the nature. It's like nature, satyr, hiding.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, you've got your satyr nonsense. What is your percent chance? Is like 90% chance to hide in natural settings?
Yeah.
All right, so you're fine. You can just hide. It doesn't matter.
I think what we actually do is kind of split up. Unlike Zev, you just kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah. So I'm probably more the scouting one, and he's kind of farther back,
Yeah.
probably just sleeping.
Okay. Well, if you just have to hide one person, Buck can fit in half of that hollowed out log and like pull some dirt in front of him and just like peer out through this like narrow slit and hide in the log all day long. While Zev, let me roll a check to see if anyone spots you over the course of the day. Right, so this is what we see here. You guys see that basket floating out in the water. Buck doesn't have a very good view of it at all. Maybe you can see like the edge of it from a corner of your log. And the basket sort of floats there for a while. And maybe a few hours after you have arrived here, a couple of bullywugs pop up and drag the basket onto shore and like open it. It looks like some sort of clamshell basket sort of thing that's tied together. And they like dig around, and sure enough, there's a dog and a person in there, and they start like tearing up the person's clothes, not even like taking them off, but just like ripping them off and looking for stuff. They come across a bag of money and they like shake it, and it's heavy. It's got all these coins in it. They dump out the coins on the ground. They pick them up. They like play with them a little bit and just like casually toss the coins in the mud nearby because they don't care about the coins. Let's talk about what's on your character sheet. Will.
Yeah, what's up?
What
How
do
many
they find? There
How many
are...
bullywugs are there?
There's about 10 surrounding him right now. Yeah.
In my bag, if they're going through my bag, it's got my spell book in it. It's got some ink. There's some quills. There's a candle, tinderbox. There's a crowbar and a hand axe, which is probably what they would like.
Yeah, they're super interested in those.
Yeah. There's a whetstone, a water skin, and a bridle, and that's it.
Okay. Yep. They play with the crowbar and the axe. What's on your person?
I have 2 daggers, an arming sword. I've got a nice tunic. I've got 19 arrows left. 10 bodkin, 9 broadhead. I've got my short bow, pants, belt, some boots, my buckler. Yeah, I think that's...
Well, your nice tunic has been ripped apart by bullywugs looking to see if there's anything interesting underneath it. They don't care for your fashion, and your clothes are tattered. You're alive, and if you get some medical attention in the next couple days, you might survive. Otherwise, you'll probably die of dehydration. But for now, you're okay.
All right.
So, Zev, what do? You see these 10 bullywugs going through his stuff, looking at the dog. The dog's got saddlebags on it, and like, what the fuck is this shit? And they start opening the bags and pulling stuff out and throwing it around.
Some food in there. Which one did it have? I actually know which
red dog. They've got red dog.
So it had a bedroll and rope on it.
Oh, they love the rope. The rope, the crowbar, and the hand axe are their most prized possessions. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna wait. Like, if they're just, does it seem like they're like purposely attacking? Like, they're just looking through the stuff, really.
They're just looking through the stuff. Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine just waiting, I guess, to see if there's any aggressive movements or anything.
Okay. No, there's no aggressive movements. They play with the things. They screw around with the other bits. I think there was a bedroll in there, so they roll it out and they look at it and they lay on it and they step on it and they try and like put things in the bedroll and carry it and like they try and move it through the water, but like it holds all this extra water and it's not very good for dragging things through the water, so they dump it all out and then they like rip it open and like put it as like a shelter over the wicker cage and look back at it and nod, and then they start tossing mud over the bedroll, which is over the wicker cage, until it's just like a muddy mound with a wicker cage inside. And then they clear like one little entrance and toss some other mud on there, and they start transplanting some reeds, and it's like an all-day process. They seem to be building a house around the wicker cage, using the bedroll to keep the mud from slipping through the wicker cage, and then transplant reeds around it to make it look like a fairly natural environment, so that an outsider would have no idea it was an above-ground home. And that takes them the better part of the day. They stop every now and then to snack on some food. Some other bullywugs come by, and there's some clear bullywug conversation about, look what we built. And they're like, oh yeah, let me take a look inside. Oh, well, look at this going on here. You can't understand the conversation, but the physical gestures give away the, like, tone of the interaction. They all seem interested in this, but the other groups eventually move on as well. That evening, sun begins to go down, and some of the bullywugs are still hanging out on shore. Some of them are in the water nearby. Most of them are like submerged in the water with their arms on shore, just like resting as if it's a hot spring sort of environment.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go talk with the wizard here. Mm-hmm. Like, do you have your stuff prepared?
Do I, Neal?
Let's see. You were up most of the night. You could have slept during the day. Yeah, you'll have your spells by now.
Okay. Yes, I am prepared.
What stuff do you have?
That's a good question.
Sorry.
Do you have like a sleep?
I have hypnotism. Let me look up what that does.
It's not really a very sneaky spell, though.
No, it's not. I also have spook.
What does spook do?
Spook spell enables the wizard to play upon natural fears to cause the target creature to perceive the spellcaster as someone or something inimical, without actually knowing what this is. I mean, it just basically makes them flee from me.
How many does that affect?
Just one, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I think the plan, despite any spells I have, is to create some sort of distraction, right? And then perhaps just snag him and get out of dodge.
So are all the bollywags just kind of nearby? I guess there's a couple in the water.
Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 lounging in the water. There's 2 that are like, they're checking up on it and adding a little bit of mud over here. One of them's like making a little mud man that sits next to it. And then there are some that have dived in the water nearby and have not shown back up. Like in an
so
hour.
none of these people are prepared or have weapons at all. So like we could just alpha strike them if you want. I can kill 2 of them at the beginning.
Let's do it. How many are there now? You said there was 10, but now there's fewer.
Yeah. There's like 5 or 6 in the water that are like lounging. Some that have jumped beneath the water and then just never resurfaced a few hours ago, and then 2 on top. So let's call it there are 8 bullywugs visible and unknown numbers below the water.
And I'm still just unconscious, right? So I still can't do anything.
Totally unconscious. You are unconscious until you get to 0 HP, which I think you're at -4.
Yeah, I'm at -4.
That'll take you 4 days, and you will die of exposure before then. So,
Well, do I go back from 3 from my latest adventures? I've been unconscious for quite a while.
Every 24 hours, if you don't have medical attention, you need to make a roll of a D10, and you want to roll equal to... No, you want to roll, above the absolute value of your negative HP. So if you're at -4, you want to roll above a 4, and then you'll regain. But if you roll a 4 or lower, then your condition worsens and you lose an HP.
Right, you said 24 hours, so I still got till tonight before I have to do another one of those, all right? So,
Right.
Okay, we're good. All right, I'll go back to my muted self over here.
I was gonna say, like, can I be like kind of far away and like do kind of sniper shots at them, like so they don't really see where I am, right?
Sure. You can be as far away as you want. You've got pretty good range. This is a longbow or a short bow you've got?
Longbow. Yeah.
Okay. So you should have excellent range with your broadheads. You have 120 yards. That's max range. That's a -5 to hit. Or 70 yards is a -2 to hit. Or 35 yards is a no penalty to hit.
Probably 70 yards away then.
Okay. That is a good distance. There we go. So from a great distance away, you're going to take 2 shots.
Yeah, just at the ones on the beach, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, and I think Buck will magic missile as well.
Okay, hold on. Let me check their stats and everything. So let's see. They are surprised, which will give you a bonus of 1 to hit. They are... Boo, boo, boo. You can definitely get back attacks on them. I mean, you're basically... What do we call it? You're totally hidden from them. So you've got a +4 to hit them.
Okay, in addition to my normal. Okay.
In addition to your normal. Yeah. So go ahead and make the first shot. $19 will strike a bullywug. Roll the damage on the 19 first.
Oh, sure. 1d6 plus... Is it 2d6 or 3? Is it crit?
It does not clear by 10. No.
Okay, so it's just just 1d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
You drop the bullywug instantly. The second arrow comes and roll me some damage. This 22 is definitely a hit. 22 does clear by 10, so that is a crit.
Okay, so I don't know how crit. So it's twice or
double dice.
Double damage. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay.
You drop both bullywugs that are on the shore. Let me see if the ones in the water notice. Because they've got their back. They're like in the water looking out to the lake. These shots came in quick succession. Did the first one have time to scream before it died? No. Did the second one notice and have time to scream before? No. The ones in the water. You don't notice. You hear this weird sound and look back. Do you see what's going on? Yeah. The ones in the water, when the second bullywug hits some reeds, and one casually looks over and sees a bullywug lying down. It pauses and looks and starts to get up and walk over to it. You guys gonna
all right.
act or wait?
I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna stop the wizard from casting anything because like your thing is loud, right? It's like a magic missile.
Yeah, I think he's not casting anything. He's specifically like watching. He's ready. He's at the same distance. He can cast from the same distance, but he's not doing anything.
All right. So I guess I'll do it on the same guy again. Is it the same roll?
You're not going to have the +4 because now he's sort of suspicious
Yeah.
and walking in your direction. So regular attack rolls.
Just regular attack. Okay.
Yeah. 9 is not going to do it. Nope. We're just going to transition back over to this swamp. And we're going to just adjust a few things real quick like. This is the basket that has been turned into a house.
He did basket.
It's a solid basket. I stand by it.
It's got a bedroll.
Yeah, half a bedroll.
You're in here as well as Red Dog, which is now this one. Red Dog. You guys are both in the basket, and the basket and you guys are on shore a little bit, and our bullywug friends.
I feel like
Red
where are
Dog's
we?
still
So
We're like 70 yards away, so I think we're off the map. Really.
You're so far off the map, yeah.
okay, got
So
it.
we
Okay.
had 1, 2, 3, 4. They were chilling sort of like this, hanging out, watching the swamp change colors as the sun goes down. There were 6 here, I believe. Yeah. So something like this. The bullywugs chilling and hanging out. And then one of them... Oh, right, and there were 2 dead bullywugs. This guy croaked. And so this guy. So this one turns to see what's going on. It heads back. You take a shot with the 9. It whiffs over his head and splashes in the water over here-ish, which alerts the others. And go ahead and make your second shot, Bryan.
Cool. That's it.
That'll hit. Square in the chest.
So I'm gonna be holding my magic missiles for anybody that goes to potentially kill Syra.
Which that guy just did. So I point at him to shoot that guy.
You can't like have a spell held in 2E.
Yeah.
You can cast it whenever you want, but
Yeah.
like we'll still have to throw in an initiative roll or something.
Yeah. So I won't be like holding the spell, but
Perfect.
I'll be prepared to cast the spell for anybody that tries to enter the
Perfect.
home.
Well, that between the death of that bullywug and the arrow splashing in the water, these 5 know what's up all of a sudden, and we need to roll initiative.
Okay. We're doing it, Zev.
All right.
You thought it was impossible. Maybe it is.
Buck rolls a 6, and Zev rolls a
9.
9. Okay. Great. So the round starts, and this bullywug hops into the water and disappears. And this bullywug hops into the water and disappears. And this bullywug hops into the water and disappears. And Buck's turn comes along.
I'll pass him.
Okay.
Just holding.
The next bullywug hops into the water and vanishes. And Zev's turn comes along.
All right, I shoot that guy then.
Take him down.
You will hit him. And you will do... Oh, exactly his HP, and he will drop into the water, dead doornail. Buck and Zev, you each have a half move, or I guess Buck, you have a full move if you want. Is there anything you want to do now between rounds before the next round starts?
I think we're just gonna stay here unless they come out again.
Well, I think Buck looks at Zeb and he says they could get more people, more bullywugs. Do we want to make a run for it and just try to grab him and go? They could be waiting there to attack us when we come to the shore, though.
We could wait a couple minutes. Like I don't know, or how long should we wait? I don't know. I guess we could just go in right now. Okay, sure.
Sure. Well, yeah. Let's. We can wait like 2 rounds.
Okay. Yeah, because they don't really know where we are or like what we're even doing.
Maybe.
So while you guys are having this
them.
conversation, the bullywugs all return to the surface with weapons and comrades. Your narrow window of opportunity to grab him and flee has come and gone.
Okay.
How many comrades?
Let's roll the dice.
How fast can we move, by the way?
You can move, if you are trying to move carefully, you can move 120 feet in a round. If you are not trying to move carefully, you can move 360 feet in a round.
How many yards is that?
120 yards.
Okay.
Like more than twice the distance. No, not more than twice. About the twice distance that you guys are at right now.
Yeah.
So the 5 bullywugs return with 4 more. And I guess they're sort of all spread out along here. They have their underwater burrows and everything. Yeah, so they're more like this.
They
scattered.
obviously see us right now.
They are aware of the danger. They haven't like popped full-fledged out of the water. It's like poking their heads out and the tips of their spears out as they are scanning the area. So no, I guess they don't look like they've seen you exactly.
Okay. Shit. What now, Zev?
I mean, I feel pretty safe up here. Like, what are they gonna do?
I mean, I think they could close with us if they've got anywhere near as much movement speed as we do.
I mean, then we just run away, right? I mean, like, these are frogs, man. Like, we're.
That's true. That's true.
As I said before,
these are frogs, and they've killed.
Nothing.
Our friend.
As I said before, nothing could possibly go wrong. This is how I handle. This is how I handled a Hydra, man. Is just by standing far away. I think it's a good metaphor for that situation. They're even reptilian.
Yeah.
Right. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Amphibian? Sure, it's fine. You're a satyr. You don't know the difference between
It's
reptile
fine.
and amphibian.
It's fine.
It's fine. All right. The frogs poke their heads above the water. They're at like 90% cover. So they just kind of poke their heads out and wait. Wait.
Okay.
And wait. And one of them gets up a little courage, comes right up to the edge of the shore,
Shoot him.
and then scampers out and tries to run inside the hut.
At that point, can I shoot him?
You get one shot before he gets to the hut.
All right.
Knowing magic missile,
Oh.
do I think I could be able to cast it?
You could cast magic missile at any of these creatures because you've got a good solid view of all of them.
Yeah, I mean, do I think I could catch this guy before he gets inside?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
But the 11 will hit him anyway. 11's what you needed. You're at short range, right? Not medium range?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're at 35 yards. So roll me some damage. Oh,
Yeah.
1d8 hit points. He could survive. He does not survive. So he gets up, he gets almost all the way to the new base and topples backwards with an arrow through him. And all the frogs lower just to the points of their eyes in the water. But they see where the arrow came from. And the frogs begin to fan out. Some of them heading down this channel over here. Some of them heading over here on the right side.
Who needs a sharpshooter proficiency? Who needs
Yeah.
it?
Let's pull back.
Yeah.
I'm pulling back.
Yeah, I think as soon as we see them advancing, we back off.
All right.
I am
Yes.
actually sharpshooter.
Is this true? This map, like, is this just kind of a pond or a swamp, like an enclosed section of water?
No, it goes out here.
Yeah, it's the lake,
and
right?
here. Yeah, it's a full-fledged lake.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore this other crap.
How many magic? Do you only have one magic missile?
I have 2.
2. Okay.
He's a second level wizard. He gets 2 magic missiles a day.
All right, that's good.
And maybe if they're splitting up, we can actually kind of, maybe go to the right or to the left. And...
Sure. Let's take the ones on the right.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Cool.
All right, half the bullywugs to the left, half come off towards the right, and you guys are not retreating. You're shifting to the right.
Yeah, we're kind of
we're
preemptively striking
Okay.
and trying to catch them divided.
Yeah,
Okay.
diagonal and moving backwards, like because we don't want to get surrounded here. So
Yeah,
I'd say
so it's
definitely.
We're kind of moving back and then we're
Are you staying within short range of your bow?
No, moving back to medium range.
Okay. The bullywugs have reached the shore on the part where you can see the ones on the left at this point have gone far enough to the left that there's enough cover that you've lost track of where they are. You can see the ones in front of you on the right. They're about 70 yards from you. They're at the edge of the shore, creeping, clearly watching you. Focused on your direction. What are you going to do?
They all see us. They're all watching us.
They're watching you.
Can we break, like, visual contact? I guess.
Yeah, you want to like hide behind something?
Like, essentially, what they're coming in to kind of surround us, and we're trying to like flank their surrounding, and by doing that, I think to do that we would have to first pretty much back out and then lose them, and then come back around.
I see what you're saying. All right, so you want to break visual contact, and then come into another area, reestablish contact of them without them seeing you, and then attack? All right, give me both of you make me opposed perception rolls against the group of them, and then we'll see who spots who first. Not very good there, Bryan.
You want me to do one too?
Oh, yeah. Not very good there, Buckportstein. You guys break eyesight with them, retreat, come around from another angle, and the swamp is empty. There are no bullywugs to be found anywhere.
What about the basket? Is it still there?
You've gone pretty far to the side, and with those perception checks, you can't even find the basket anymore.
Okay. What's the plan then?
We could yell out and say, "We come to parlay. We've traded you 3 arrows already. I think that you guys owe us something in exchange for that."
This is life or death, Zev.
This is, I mean, that's just society. This is just capitalism here.
It's just life, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just working out some metrics with them, okay? Fish for arrows.
How do we extract this dude, man?
Dude,
What if we go into the water? What if
that
we become the bullywugs?
sounds like the worst decision. I'm definitely backing away. I'm definitely going inland at this point. Him even suggesting that
You're going what?
inland a little bit because I don't want to be near the water because they're frogmen. They're slow on land.
Oh, I think could we be surrounded by the frogs at this point? Or kind of like
They could be here right now.
yeah. So I feel like we should like now that we have pretty much just kind of like not flanked them, pretty much just lay low because we're just in their lines now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know what's gonna happen if they're gonna like just kill him or something.
I mean, they haven't done that yet. They might just want the stuff.
Yeah. So maybe we just lay low for like a little bit. Hopefully spot
But
one.
back, yeah. Let's retreat.
So you guys...
You want to move?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we move, we could get ambushed.
We're already ambushed, man. Like,
Yeah.
as long as we're on land, though, I feel safe.
Yeah.
As long as... Can we climb it? Wait, can I... There's trees here. Can I climb a tree?
You can climb so many trees.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to climb a tree.
Maybe they're looking for us and we can just go to the basket right now and just go get him.
That sounds like what they would want us... That sounds like the worst.
I mean, that sounds like what they would want us to do if they were smart, but they're not smart.
I think... Can we find, like, a clearing? Like, I want, like, an open clearing, right, with, like, a tree in the middle, like, so I can see... Because, like, they can hide, but they're not going to be able to go on...
That would be
land.
wonderful if you had an open clearing with a tree in it in the middle of this swamp, but that is not how swamp terrain works. It is all sorts of bushes and trees all over the place. There's no open clearings really anywhere. Nothing larger than a 10-foot clearing, you know?
How high did these guys jump, right, when they were, like, attacking us? Like, it was, like, 3 or 4... Like, can't be more than, like, 3 or 4 feet.
The one that leapt off the log and pounced on you, brought you to the ground... Bullywug. 15 feet upward.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
I forgot this. They do double damage on their jumps if using impaling weapons. That's why my bullywugs have been so shitty. I forgot about that rule.
We'll just wreck on it and say we're dead.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
I mean, I'm just totally dead then. This is fine.
I just want to get out of the swamp here, man. I don't think I like these frogmen anymore.
You don't want to save him? We're so close.
We're not close.
We're so close.
We're not
It's
close
his
at
first
all.
character. Are you gonna let his first character die?
This is... Look, do we even know this guy? What even... Just him and his dog. He had 2 dogs. Even this guy, he didn't even have like a multi-headed dog either. We
Lost
lost
a
her.
moment where you have to act against evil. You have to be an agent of good.
This is... I'm not even sure these guys are evil. They're reptilian. Do you know what's also reptilian? Hydras. These could be they're like at least related a little bit. I'm not sure that this... I'm not sure how I feel about this anymore. This is going against my personally held values. This is...
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab it. I want you to watch me and protect me.
Okay.
And if things go south, you can go.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna go, Buck. You're gonna do it?
Well, I mean, we're going to try and find the basket before we go to the basket.
All right. So you circle back in that same direction to where you knew the basket was. You will eventually find it. That's not a question. The question is, how will the bullywugs find you before you find the basket? So give me opposed perception checks again, guys. Opposed perception checks.
Okay.
Lovely. 10, 19. Sweet, you find the basket.
Nice.
You have no idea if you've been spotted during this time.
Yep. This is intense. Okay, you know the drill.
All right. I'll be overwatching.
Right back. Huh?
I'll be overwatching. A bit far away.
I'll be right back.
Arrow knocked.
The 2 HP wizard running in.
So I'm going to run from tree to tree. I think just kind of I don't know. Just in case people start throwing spears at me, I want to be near cover. But basically I'm just making a run for it.
All right. Give me a dex check for your cover to cover, hiding and moving and skirting.
Okay. I have
maneuvers.
5 dex.
Whoa! How do you have 5 dex? What? Oh my god.
I naturally rolled it.
You rolled really poorly, Buck.
God.
Let's take a moment to appreciate Buck's character sheet. His stats in order are 11, 5, 11, 13, 9, 10, 7.
I'm gonna save Sireth.
All right, you go from cover to cover. You find the cage, the thing. And you can see the entrance where they made it. It's almost igloo shaped, right?
Can I gauge whether or not a bullywug is within?
You can't tell what's inside of it, but the outside looks clear. You don't see anything in the swamps. You don't see anything on the land.
Cool.
It looks empty.
Okay, I'm gonna run.
All right. You hop on in, and as you get inside it, sure enough, there is a bullywug who is in there. His back is to you at this moment. He looks like he's opening the cage, but as you come in, like, he starts to turn. I need an initiative roll between you and the one bullywug inside. Oh my god, you tie. Go for it, Buck.
Okay, I'm gonna magic missile.
Oh my god. It's so intense.
Oof.
Oh, max damage on the magic missile. The bullywug has 8 HP though, so he is down to 3. Oh my god, indeed. It's gonna be this one right here inside. Okay.
Wait, if the cage is opening, Neal, they only beat the dog unconscious, right? It didn't go to negative HP. Is the dog awake when that door is open?
That's a good question.
I mean, that would have happened hours ago, right?
Well, right, but I'm saying it was in the cage, so it couldn't have done anything. Right. But since he had the door half open, and then he gets hit back with the magic missile.
All right, I want you to give me a con check for your dog. It's going to be a d20 plus 12. You need to roll a 21 or higher.
So let's roll d20 plus 12.
21 or higher is the success. That is the right roll. Go for it.
Yes, it's awake.
The dog's awake. The bullywug turns, gets its spear, and is about to stab Buck when the dog, who's been playing dead, leaps from behind with a snarl. Make me an attack roll to hit. +2 because you have back attack on top of the regular +1. You grab the bullywug in your teeth. He's at 3 HP.
3 damage.
You can do 3. You can do 3.
So is it 2d4?
Yes.
7.
Oh my god.
Dog was mad.
He savages the bullywug's head, ripping it from its shoulders. But the dog is wounded. You know, that's the last energy he's got. You can probably drag to safety your friend, who's now naked. How much does a mastiff weigh?
Oh, they're heavy. They're like 100-something pounds.
I'll take the dog.
You're just gonna take the dog?
I would. That dog's awesome. I wouldn't let it die either.
No, I'll
Seraph?
I'll take Seraph.
He weighs 120 pounds. How much can you carry, Buck?
I can carry...
Where's your encumbrance table?
110.
So you can drag
However,
him.
I can drag him, right?
Yeah. So instead of being 120, he'll effectively be 60, which will put you at medium encumbrance. So you'll be going at half speed as you drag him from the bullywug cage.
Can I get the dog to leave the cage?
The dog is pretty exhausted. That took every ounce of his energy. He's at 0
Can
HP.
I like kick the dog? I'm not gonna kick the dog, but like, can I like shoo him out? I basically just want him out.
You can shoo him, but he's so exhausted, right? Like,
yeah, that's
the shooing
fine.
isn't
Like,
working.
even if he just lays down outside, all I want is just for him to.
You get him to like get his arms out of the cage, and he's still in the igloo area, but he like collapses, exhausted.
Okay.
And you drag, and as you drag, the bullywugs did not score great on their perception checks, but they do now. A couple of bullywugs emerge from the swamp, but Zev is on Overwatch mode. So Zev, give me your first shot as the first bullywug appears before it can throw its spear.
All right, it is.
Take him down.
Oof.
Miss.
It's a miss. The bullywug hurls a spear with a 6 + 1 is 7. It flies right over Buck Portstein's head, lands in the swamp nearby.
8 AC.
You have 8 AC? How is it that bad?
I don't know, but this is really dangerous.
Oh my god. 2 HP and 8 AC is just... Okay, buddy. Okay. You get -2 from your dex? Oh my god.
Oh
it's that
my
5 dex that's killing you. Oh.
Yeah.
So the spear misses, lands in the swamp
By
nearby.
one. Misses by one.
You can make it partway there. Another bullywug is going to pop out, and Zev gets his second shot that round.
All right. 6.
That will hit. Roll me some damage. Ooh, it does not kill, though. You wound, and he throws a spear.
Can I perhaps like drag him to this rock or something?
Sure. Yeah, I was imagining you were dragging somewhere. I don't know where, but
Yeah.
you can be dragging towards the direction of the rock. The spear throws and is a natural 2, falling far short, landing in the dirt. Okay, next round, I'm gonna need initiative rolls from Zev and the bullywugs. Buck, you're just pulling. You're just doing your best.
Well, how many bullywugs are there?
Right now, there's only 2. Most of them are fanning out looking for you. Not that you know, but
So, can I instead magic missile?
sure. Roll me initiative. Uh-oh. Not a great initiative roll there, Zev.
Even worse.
Ooh, all right. The 2 bullywugs go first. They threw their spears last round. So, let's see. They are going to have to move back to where their extra spears are, grab them, and then come back over here. And what sort of distance is that? That is 35, and 35 is 70 feet. In the water, they can do that. All right, you are behind the rock, right?
Yeah, if I can, I
Yeah,
would
that's fine.
position myself like
You're moving at half speed, so you can definitely
yeah.
you can
I don't
definitely
know.
go more than 35 feet. So,
But I also haven't acted. I'm last in initiative, so something.
sure. Well, I think that was your action last round, was to drag him
Yeah.
to cover. So you're behind some pretty good cover here. The bullywugs aren't going to throw their last spear with such terrible cover, so they will.
Disengage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell in Kobold. I don't know. Go
One
away.
One goes for the hut, and the other comes to this side of the rock and chills behind that side of the rock. Zev, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, so both have actioned already.
Yes.
All right, I'll take the first shot against the person who's one's damaged, right?
Yes. That's the one. Actually, the damaged one went inside the basket. So that damaged one's out of view from now. The
Okay, but I
undamaged
just-
one is in view.
Okay, I guess I'll take 2 shots at the undamaged one then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
after the yeah.
I don't think you're going to need your second shot. Roll me double damage. Triple damage. Triple damage. D8, you can beat a 3d6. He's got 7 HP.
Are you
can roll
shooting
less
the
than
rock
7.
guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
The rock guy goes down. Croaks start to emanate from the basket and get picked up by frogs all over the place. Buck,
Can I instead drag him?
sure. The arrow goes through, and you drag further south. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll try and end my turn in cover, but
Right. Ooh, these
hey,
are
Sarah.
great perception checks on the behalf of the bullywugs. We're going to take a break right here, and when we come back, we're going to find out what happens. See you guys on the other side.